You know, one of the great things about our job is the opportunity to meet many different people every day.
Oh, I agree, Jimmy. And I've met so many fascinating people in the 15 years I've worked here at WBOC. People like Mary Only. She's also known as Mama Girl. And in July of 2000, I did a story on Mama Girl and her folk art. Well, Mama Girl left quite an impression on me, so I decided to look her up again. And sure enough, she's still at it. For Mary Only of Painter, Virginia, this studio is also her sanctuary. It's where she works on her art.
Serve the Lord with gladness.
It's also where she immerses herself in the Word of God.
Know ye that the Lord, He is God.
And for Mary, who's known to everyone as Mama Girl, the two are a perfect fit.
All I know that different, whatever design or what I need to make, it comes in the spirit.
And it's the Spirit, or God, who told Mama Girl to become an artist in the first place. When Mama Girl was a teenager, a medical condition prevented her from advancing in school, so she took to the vegetable fields.
I worked in the field for 19 years. I was a crew leader in the field for 19 years.
But that same condition forced her to stop working.
And I said, God, I want something that nobody else had never done. I do what you say and go where you send me. Oh boy, haven't it been hard.
She took clothes hangers and started to make something out of paper mache.
So I began to take the newspaper and wrap it and wrap it. And what happened, I punched a hole in my hand with the clothes hangers in my bottom of my hand, right there, right there.
That's when Mama Girl says God told her something else.
And so it came out with just glue and newspaper. And I said, if you tell me how to do it, I do it. And I just started.
And Mama Girl couldn't stop.
Had the Spirit give it to me, I said, bring it to my hands. You give it to me, I need you to bring it to my hands.
People started to notice Mama Girl's art.
People liked it, and then I met this lady named Murray Miller and her husband David. Don't ask, I can't remember their last name, but she said, you got good artwork. And she said, nobody's doing it. She said, why don't you write for a trademark? I said, cause nobody doing what you doing. You ain't doing paper mache, okay, okay. And I wrote for it and I got it back.
Mama Girl eventually set up a studio in Exmoor, and her art was bought by people all over the world. She was making money from her art, but that's not why she did it.
I think I was more excited when I saw the first smile on somebody's face. Cause I said, if I only can make somebody smile, people would come and I'd be sitting in the back, they didn't see me, and they'd just start laughing. And I said, oh Lord, thank you.
Mama Girl eventually closed the shop and moved her art back home. Why?
All at once I was going out near Washington to do a show. And the Spirit said, close now. I heard another beat. Said, close now. I said, close now? It says yes. I said, okay, I'll close when I come back. When I came back, I got all my family to help me, and I moved back here.
And she's glad she listened. Soon after, her parents became ill, and she had to devote her time to their care.
Thank you for giving me activity of my limbs.
Today, Mama Girl still does what the Spirit tells her, turning newspaper and glue into whatever it is meant to be. She sells most of her art when she travels the country to different shows.
It's fun. It's fun. I love meeting people. I love talking about the artwork. I love talking about God and the Spirit.
And when asked how much longer she thinks she'll be doing her art, she says it's not her decision. But if the Spirit told her to stop today,
I have to stop. I ain't gonna say I'll be obedient right then, but I have no other choice.
And with her close connection to the Almighty, that could happen at any time. I love Mama Girl, and in case you were wondering, it was Mama Girl's grandmother who came up with her nickname. I asked her why she called her Mama Girl. She said, She never asked her. And her grandmother passed away, so she never found out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, she's got some masterpieces of her own, hasn't she?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Wow. Okay, maybe not the same thing, but somebody else who does make some masterpieces. This guy, Wolfgang Puck. You hear his name, you know you're in for some good eating. He's going to drop in next to help us shed some fat from our favorite dishes.
Plus, we're putting one of Wolfgang's recipes to the test. We'll head to the kitchen to whip up his berries and cherries Jubilee. Del Mar for Life. We'll be right back.